The next instruction is going to be a set of instructions that are basically identified as comparison instructions. They're coming from a tab that's marked or identified as compare. Here you have limit, mast equal, equals, not equals, less than, greater than, less than and equal to, greater than and equal to. First line, I have a start-stop station. That start-stop station is going to turn on a timer. So a time-on timer. This time-on timers has a preset of 30 seconds, 30 1-second intervals. Once that timer activates, I'm going to compare the timer's accumulator. So the timer's accumulator is the source A in every one of these. Here we have a statement that is not equal. So right here I have source B is the number 5. As long as that timer's accumulator is not equal to the number 5, my output will be on. So this load will only be on for 1 second's time, and only when that accumulator This command is a not equal sign. We're comparing the timer's accumulator against the number 5. As long as that accumulator does not equal the number 5, this output will be on. If this accumulator ever equals the number 5, that output will be off. So this output's only going to be off for that 1 second. We have what's called a less than. I'm comparing the timer's accumulator against the number 10. So as long as that accumulator is less than the number 10, the output's on. When it equals the number 10, the output will be off. Here we have greater than. Again, comparing the timer's accumulator. Okay, we're comparing it against the number 20. When that source right there, that timer, reaches the number 20, this output will turn on. Now, the limit switch is a little bit different. This is going to be like a less than and a greater than command combined in one block. We're going to compare the timer's accumulator. When that accumulator is between the number 5 and the number 25, this output will be on. So we created a range. You see a lot of these with analog signals. We created a range. And the push button is going to reset that timer. Or the done bit will reset the timer. Now let's go ahead and download this. Again, every time I write with this, I'm erasing the PLC's memory. I don't apply configuration changes. Go back to run mode. Go online. Now, when I hit the start button, that turns on the output and energizes the timer. So now the timer's operating, counting to the number 30. Once it reaches the number 30, the done bit is going to reset it. But now, as this also works, look at the not equals. This out load is going to be on for that entire count unless it is equal to the number 5. When it's equal to the number 5, it's going to shut off. We have less than. As long as that timer's accumulator, which is currently right here changing, is less than the number 10, the output turns off. The output is on. When it goes above, output's off. We have a comparison greater than. Timer's accumulator greater than the number 20. The output is on. Well, right up here. 3, 4, 5, that's off for 1 second. As long as we're less, the load's on. We hit the number 20. We become greater than, the load's on. But look at the limit. As long as that accumulator is between the numbers 5 and 25, that output's going to be on. Once it reaches the number 26, the output's off. So we can create a range. This range can be used for any purpose you need. So comparisons come in all different types of flavors. We could have equals, we could have not equals. We could have less than and equal to, greater than and equal to, and you could have limit. So these are all comparisons. Now, I can actually reset the entire system at any point just by pushing the reset. We're back to 0. So this can happen for whatever reason, at any purpose, any need. Now here we have comparisons.